Today I wanted to talk about the Meigs-Bryer personality test that I took in the psych ward. I believe it was the very last time that I went to the psych ward, actually, in December of 2017. And hopefully that will be the last time that I have to go to a place like that. I've been doing a lot better. But anyway, back to the Meigs-Bryer personality test that I actually took in the psych ward, and I found out that my personality type of the 16 was INFJ, which when I took it I was like, okay. And they told me that that was the most rare personality type that I actually shared with one of the nurses there that actually gave us the test in the first place. And you know, at the moment I felt really special, like I was unique and different, or in a good way. But I didn't think too much of it, but over time I kind of looked into it more, and I realized that it is kind of a tool to help you understand yourself, have some self-awareness of how you are in a lot of ways, and explains a lot of things that otherwise I would have thought that it was due to the mental illness as opposed to my personality. So that has answered a lot of questions about things that I thought was so weird about me. And my personality is not so much an issue, it's more of just the kind of personality I have, and not a mental illness, and I'm not having crazy moments or whatever that's different than I should have. But I think it's good. People take it too far, I think, and think of it too much as this is a rigid way that I should be. But to me, it just helps you kind of get some self-awareness based on a lot of questions that you take to kind of understand yourself in a way. And if you haven't taken that, I don't know what other kind of personality tests there are. And I think there's a lot of different ways you can take the so-called Meigs-Bryer personality test. And the main website or whatever probably charges you to do so. I don't know how legitimate it was at the psych ward. I'm pretty sure it was probably good. It was the first time I ever took it. I took it again. I found some website that had it for free. There's a lot of places for free on it. People think it's kind of a scam because they're trying to take money from the actual official website, but you could take a lot of other tests in different ways for free and kind of get the idea. And it's not about so much of like pigeonhole yourself into a certain rigid view of your personality. It's just kind of helps you understand yourself in a certain way to bring some self-awareness to yourself and move about in life with a little bit more of that. So I don't know, I really enjoyed knowing this and learning about the INFJ personality type. It seems to be very interesting to a lot of people, even the ones that don't have that personality type. So but over a long period of time, you kind of, as an INFJ, if you go into that and you understand these things, there's already a feeling that you're different from a lot of people and you're lonely because of that. And then you realize that it's not so special being the most rare personality. It's a little bit lonely sometimes, and there's got to be somewhat in people with INFJ personality type that you kind of embrace this loneliness a little bit and start to realize that it is preferred to be a little bit on your own, a little bit like a lone wolf, if you will, and not so much identified with this group think that is so prevalent in other realms of our society, with different things that you can attach yourself to and ideologies that if you're interested in kind of understanding yourself and your own unique personality, as it were. Not to say that other personalities aren't so unique in their own way. There's 16 different types. I don't know how rare all of them are. It's just a big deal that INFJs are so rare. But it's also a lonely thought as well. So, I wouldn't be jealous of that if you're not that particular personality, or you wish you were, or whatever. I don't know. It's kind of dumb to take a big deal out of these labels so much when it's just a tool to kind of help you get self-awareness and a little bit of understanding of yourself. That's all. And I just find it interesting. I like the when you go online and you type in like characters from this the Marvel universe, and they kind of type those people. I don't know how they base it on. It's not like these characters can take the test and really know that. But apparently the INFJ in the Marvel universe, from what I saw, they have different versions, but the one I kept seeing was Groot for an INFJ. So that's kind of weird. I am Groot. And it's kind of well understood that the INFJ is like a walking paradox. There's like a contradiction of themselves. There's a lot of things about the INFJ that I learned and understood about myself that I previously thought was due to my mental illness and bipolar and that sort of thing. So kind of feeling these things and attributing to my personality as opposed to the mental illness was helpful to my anxiety and my stress of it all. And I learned a lot over the years about it.